how can I draw an array? Okay, I have 4 rows here. So start with numbering the rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. Of 2, that means I have 2 columns. So column 1 and column 2. And let's start to fill the array with objects. Okay, the next one. I have 3 rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3. Of 3, that means I have 3 columns. Column 1, column 2, column 3. And let's fill the array with objects. The next one, 5 rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. And that means I have 4 columns. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. So let's fill the array with objects. Okay? With circles, with triangles, with squares, with whatever you want. Okay? The next one, 2 rows. Row 1 and row 2. And how many columns? 3. Column 1, column 2, and column 3. And let's fill the array with objects. The next one, 6 rows. It will take very long, very big space. Row 3, row 4, row 5, and row 6 of 5 columns. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, and column 5. And let's fill the array with the objects. 4, 5, and 6. The last exercise here, 5 rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5 of 3. What do I mean by 3? 3 columns. Column 1, column 2, and column 3. Let's fill it with the objects here. And the last one here. Okay, let's move along to the next exercise. Okay, I have 2 ways to read or to get the total of all the objects here in each array. Okay, how to get the total number of objects here? I have 2 ways. First, the skip counting. Okay. How can I skip? I can skip by saying 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Or I can skip by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on. Every time I add 3 here, and every time I add 2 there. Okay. Here, he wants you to use the skip counting, because I have another way. Okay. Let's skip counting. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, let's skip counting here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How to skip counting here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. How to skip counting here? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. Okay, so here I use the skip counting way. The other way here, if I want to get the total number of objects by adding the rows. I have 4 here in that row and 4 there, 4 in each row. So I will say 4 plus 4 plus 4. I will add the rows, or I will add the columns. I have 3 objects in each column. So when I say 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So I have skip counting way or repeated addition here. Add the rows together and add the columns together. Let's try here. Okay, repeated addition. Okay, you want to add the rows or you want to add the columns, whatever you want. Let's add the rows. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4, 8, plus 4, 12. So the repeated addition is 12. How can I skip? I can skip counting by saying 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, repeated addition. You can add the number of objects in each row, or you can add the number of objects in each column. Okay, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. So the repeated addition is 10. And how can I skip counting? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Like that. Okay, the repeated addition. Okay, I have 3 in that row. Okay, so I have only 3. How can I skip counting? By saying 3. Very easy. Repeated addition. Let's count the objects in each row and add them together. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. And how can I skip counting? 3, 6, 9. Okay? Okay. Here. How many rows? Equal rows. I have first 2, number the rows, row number 1 and row number 2. I have 2 equal rows. How many objects in each row? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objects in each row. So the total number of rows, all the total number of objects. How can I get the word all means the total? So I can skip counting. I have 2 ways to get the total by skip counting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Or I have another way I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay, here. How many columns? Let's number the columns. Column number 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, and column 6. So I have 6 columns. Each column has how many objects? That column has only one object, and that column has only one object. That column has only one object. So each column has one object. How can I get the total? Okay, by adding the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I have only 6. Or by skip counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's very easy. The next one. Equal rows. How many rows? So let's number the rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. So I have 5 rows. In each row I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 objects in each row. So how can I get the total number of objects here? I have the skip counting way. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Or I can get the total number of objects by adding the rows. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. The repeated addition, it's gonna be 50. Okay, columns. So I have to number the columns. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. So I have 4 columns. How many objects in each column? I have 1, 2, 3. 3 objects in each column. So how can I get the total number? I can use the skip counting. 3, 6, 9, 12. That is the first way. Or I can add the rows by repeated addition. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals the same. Okay, the next one. Here, how many rows? Let's number the rows. Row 1, row 2, row 3. So when he starts the question with row, I have to number the rows. When he starts the question with columns, I have to number the columns. Okay, so how many rows? 1, 2, 3 rows. Each row has how many objects? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can I get the total number of objects? By skip counting way. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15. Or by adding the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 5 plus 5. By repeated addition equals 50. The last exercise. Columns. So I have to number the columns. Column 1, column 2, 3, 5, 6. So I have 6 columns. Each column has how many objects? Column 1 has 1, 2, 3. Okay, how can I get the total number of objects here by skip counting? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I add 3 every time, or I can add them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18 by repeated addition by adding the rows together. Thank you, grade 3. See you the next time.